More information tonight surrounding the death of a Quincy resident missing since December.
The body of 23-year-old Nathaniel Mueller was found in a Pike County, Missouri pond about 2 weeks ago, according to the Pike County Sheriff's Office. But the Bowling Green police chief is now speaking out against Sheriff Stephen Cordy. Well, WGEN's Claire Edlin joins us after speaking with officials and family members at a news conference today. And Claire, what did they have to say?
Bowling Green Police Chief Colonel Ty Bounds alleges Sheriff Cordy knew about the location of Mueller's body a month before. Bounds says suspicions began in January following the arrest of 3 robbery suspects. That's when he says an investigation revealed a connection between the robbery and Mueller's disappearance. Chief Bounds says an intimate relationship was discovered between one of the suspects and a high-ranking Pike County Sheriff's Office official. Bounds alleges Cordy knew about the relationship, displaying a conflict of interest, but took no action to preserve ongoing investigations.
The family deserves the truth about what happened to their son, and I am confident the Missouri State Highway Patrol will conduct an impartial and thorough investigation. Corruption has no place in law enforcement and cannot be tolerated. Peace officers must be held accountable for their actions and face justice as any other civilian must.
I'm his mother. He didn't deserve this. He was a good boy. He worked hard, took care of his daughter. He took care of me. He made sure I was okay
Bounds also accuses Cordy of interfering with the investigation, pulling him and other law enforcement at risk. The Missouri Highway Patrol is now overseeing the case.
All right, thank you, Claire. And WGEM did reach out to Sheriff Stephen Cordy for his side of the story today. He says, quote, "My only comment is that I have the utmost confidence in the Missouri Highway Patrol in conducting a thorough investigation."
That was 8 months ago. We have an update from last week. Missouri, what's up?
First on Fox, a former police chief says he paid the price for telling the truth. It started when a man went missing in Pike County, Missouri.
Bowling Green's former police chief said he discovered a cover-up in the death of Nathaniel Mueller. Only Fox Files investigator Chris Hayes sat down with the whistleblower chief, who has since resigned.
Ty Bounds says everything changed in his former job as a police chief here in Bowling Green when he spoke up about a sheriff's deputy's text messages he said he stumbled upon while investigating a robbery.
He knew of the whereabouts of that body.
Ty Bounds is talking about the body of Nathaniel Mueller. Mueller went missing December 20th, 2024, as the Pike County Sheriff's Office announced in a news release, quote, "Foul play is not suspected." As Bounds said, he soon found out otherwise.
During a robbery investigation, it kicked off at the same time, involving a lot of the same suspects.
Bounds said a search warrant revealed text messages between a suspect and a deputy, which Bounds said revealed the deputy knew where Mueller's body was.
Discussed that one of my brothers could do something like that.
Then a police radio call that Nathaniel Mueller's body had been found in the pond behind me here in Pike County. Bounds says he rushed out here to the scene only to find the deputy in question also pulling up. And you're thinking,
I might be getting into a gun battle. When he started to approach the pond, I said that I couldn't let him taint it any further. And so I told him I needed to talk to him and to come over and talk to me. And so I disarmed him.
And at that point, did he know that you knew?
Yes.
How?
The look on his face.
Bounds held a news conference in March, airing it out.
We were able to uncover a close, intimate relationship between one of the suspects in the robbery and a high-ranking official of the Pike County Sheriff's Office.
Missouri Highway Patrol took over the investigation, and 3 months later, Bounds quit. Why did you resign?
I resigned from the Bowling Green Police Department for lack of support.
Plus personal attacks, like rumors he's a meth addict.
That's completely false. I use amphetamines as far as prescriptions, Vyvanse. It's something I've taken for several years now.
An ADHD medication. We attempted to get responses from both the Pike County Sheriff and Bowling Green City Hall via emails, phone calls, and in-person visits. No one had a comment.
There's people that know things and they're not saying it.
That is Nathan Mueller's mother as we approach the anniversary of his disappearance.
Justice still needs to be served.
Mueller's godmother, Ashley Ashby, struggles with the fact the still unnamed deputy implicated by Bounds remains on duty without discipline.
I don't believe any one of those officers should still be able to assist in the community.
I'll go with the fifth on this one.
In a deposition, Pike County Sheriff Stephen Cordy this summer refused to answer repeated questions about Mueller or his office's involvement.
I want to take the fifth on this one also.
Answers will have to come with Highway Patrol.
And it is effective. It just takes a little more time.
For the Fox Files, I'm Chris Hayes.
Chris, I am trailhand Bill and also a little confused. We just listened to video coverage about this story where this now resigned chief, and he resigned back in June or July of this year, so I don't know why this story is resurfacing 7 days ago. This last video we watched, that's when it came out on YouTube. I don't know what's going on there, but 8 months ago that man stood in front of a podium with the family behind him and with him, saying that the person that he was speaking about, the high-ranking official, was the sheriff. In your video, you showed us clips of the sheriff being deposed. Your video came out 7 days ago, 8 months after the first video, where the sheriff was identified as the high-ranking official. But in your video, you said the as-yet unnamed deputy. So are we saying that there's another deputy who actually knew about this, who was involved in the text message portion of it, and the sheriff knew about that as well, and he helped cover that up? Or are we saying that the high-ranking official connected to the text messages showing that they knew about the body is the sheriff? And if we're saying that, why the hell are you saying that the person is unnamed? And y'all are going way out of your way, no matter what the circumstances are, not to mention the sheriff in this coverage. And 8 months ago, he was already mentioned, and you showed him. I wanted to point that out because I was wondering if anybody else caught it. Now, maybe I just caught it because I'm also reading the print coverage of this. But I mean, it was very clear in the first video they said the sheriff. And again, in the second video, they showed him being deposed and highlighted that he refused to answer any questions. He kept saying, I plead the fifth, for I don't recall, or something like that. I can't remember. That just stood out to me because dots connect for me. And if anything, y'all seem to be culpable. This last media platform, those journalists, whoever's in charge, and you got, well, maybe their higher ups forced them to come out there and not say the sheriff's name. I don't give a damn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Some things require principle and backbone. That's just the bottom line. There's a 20-year-old young man dead, possibly, very possibly murdered. His family's still looking for justice. Y'all covering these stories as if you care about human justice, but then you're also straddling both sides of the fence as you go out of your way not to say names that could be connected in the cover-up. The Johnny's already said no suspicious circumstances surrounding this death. Then why the hell was his body found in the pond? I'm sorry, or did they say surrounding his disappearance? Then again, why was his missing body found in the pond? And why was the sheriff, who already knew about the body, according to this now resigned chief, at the scene? What was he trying to find out? What evidence was he trying to cover up? Out of everything I want to say about this, you guys heard and watched the same things that I did, and it is just exasperating is the correct word here, man, to continually see these cowards behave like this and get away. Like God Mom said, why the fuck is this Johnny, who's still involved in this case and covering it up, still working the streets as if he's some type of honorable person to be on the police force where they're sworn to protect and serve, but they're involved in a murder cover-up. It's systemic as hell. That's all I could really think about. Besides that, why y'all seem to be trying to go out of your way to leave the sheriff out of it. His name is Let's say his damn name. I got it right here. Stephen Corte. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that last name right. Korte. Pike County Sheriff Stephen Corte. I'll say his name since y'all went out of your way not to. What are they hiding here? Who in their family members or one of their friend groups is responsible for this young man's body being in that pond? I wanted to hear more about the robbery. There's a 23-minute video. I may put the link to that in the pin coming in the description as well, discussing this case and discussing Christopher's disappearance. The hell is going on in Missouri, man, and why are cops continually involved in criminal activity that they aren't held accountable for? And then even this resigned chief, I'm going to be honest about him. I don't get the feeling that he was trying to do the right thing and honor his oath. His energy said to me, and this is just my read on it, which is no God thing. I could be 100% wrong. His energy said to me that he probably has an axe to grind with this sheriff or some of his people. And that's why he was so passionate about calling this out. Because you're still saying that the state police are going to do a great job. Don't you realize that they're crooked-ass criminals too? But you still trust in them because they're your brothers. Even after you found out these criminal cowards in police uniforms, even after you found out that they were covering up a possible murder, you still call them your brothers. I'm just hurt that my brothers could be involved. I don't have brothers who would do bullshit like that. And I get it. Maybe my brothers would. Maybe I would. And I wouldn't expect my brothers to turn their back on me, and I wouldn't turn my back on my brothers. But those aren't your brothers. They're murdering, violent criminals with badges. Why didn't you arrest them when you found out that they were covering up a possible murder? That's a crime. I don't think you're a good cop. I think you're an egotistical dude with probably an axe to grind. Maybe there's a good cop with the state police and we can get this young man some justice from the grave. I am Trailhand Bill. It's a beautiful Tuesday, and this story kind of just sucked a little of my energy. You guys have a great day. What is the sheriff hiding that he don't want to answer questions in the deposition about a possible murder? And why would cops want to harass the cops who's solving violent crimes? Interesting. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.